Top of the morning, y'all. You are getting a very rare Saturday morning video today. I once heard that whatever you do on Saturdays, do it with the confidence of a 4-year-old in a Batman t-shirt. So I'm gonna try my best. I got some First Cup coffee I'm drinking on this morning, made in Texas by patriots who believe there's only 2 genders, who believe in American caffeine and excellence. Go to firstcup.com and get 10% off your order. Tell your wife to stop bringing home that Starbucks crap, it's bad for you. Get some non-woke coffee, firstcup.com. I'll put the link below. First off, I just want to say we had 20,000 hours of watch time on this channel yesterday. 20,000 hours in one day. That's really hard to process and incredible. I just appreciate y'all so much. This family's awesome. With the news yesterday that we now have Russian troops on the ground in Syria. Did Buddy just say Russian troops? Yeah, Russian troops that close to Syria on the border. Well, why would Russia, of all places, come against Israel? Read Ezekiel 38. You're going to probably want to read the whole chapter after you see this video. Ezekiel 38 lays out the entire thing. We've got the playbook right here. It's all written down. We win. It's pretty awesome. Ezekiel 38, you'll see a country that is mentioned by the word Gog. Gog is modern day Russia. Okay, so a little disclaimer. I've told y'all a million times, if it even happens outside the state of Mississippi, I hardly even care about it. I mean, hearing about what happens in the Middle East is kind of like hearing about a breakup at a school you don't go to. I mean, who cares? Who cares, of course, until we get dragged into World War III. At the time I'm recording this video right now, Iran has promised a very big hit on Israel in retaliation to getting their embassy hit, okay? Now, right now as we speak too, there's been a huge uptick in GPS jamming, and it's happening all over Tel Aviv. It's happening all over Jerusalem, which means they're going to try to obviously disrupt drone and missile guidance systems. Now, I've been told that currently we have 40,000 NATO personnel in Europe right now. The largest NATO deployment in Europe in about 4 decades, y'all. The world stage is finally set. Everyone's in position, and they're waiting for the curtain to go up. Israel's Ministry of Health has called an emergency meeting to make sure that all staff is on duty this weekend, and they're trying to increase the blood supply. The whole world stage is being set for it. And by the way, maybe you've thought about this. Ain't it kind of weird how Russia would ever side with Iran, especially after the Moscow attacks that just happened? Now, by the time y'all watch this video, Iran may have already hit Israel. But if they haven't, I want y'all to be very, very shrewd about this. I've been praying about this morning and really just thinking about it a whole lot. Israel is saying that massive bombs, if not nukes, would be their retaliation if Iran hits them directly from Iranian soil. So it would be very unlikely that that happens, and we see it come from there. What would make a whole lot more sense is if you see the strikes come from Lebanon or Syria to make Israel squirm about how and where to hit back. Now for the not so good news. Oil is probably going to go nuts. Iran and all the other Middle Eastern countries were probably going to hold America blackmail because of our support for Israel. And it wouldn't be that big of a deal if we had a president who, I don't know, didn't shut down the Keystone Pipeline or expanded drilling here in America for our own independence on oil, but that's not the case, is it? So this whole thing expands like we think it will. Oil will eventually go through the roof. And this ain't fear. Ain't nobody afraid on here. We're just alert. So this is all going to usher in the biblical New Year. So Happy New Year. If you see things get bigger, if you see things get more drastic, it's because the changing of the guards has officially taken place. We've enjoyed the restraint for many, many years now. The restraint's been awesome because we haven't had to full force, go head on into what we're going into. Now I feel like that restraint is going to start getting pulled away. New year, new rules is what I'm saying. And I also want to tell y'all, we just did the video on the red heifer last week. It's over 650,000 views. This ain't some topics that I just talk to my friends about on the streets down here in Mississippi. People don't talk that deep. God has given this video and God has helped me get that message out in a pretty incredible way to the remnant, to the people who are alert and still left and still paying attention. I think it's just awesome because it's really hard to find people in real life like us, ain't it? Everybody wants to talk about surface stuff, so that's why I'm thankful for y'all on this channel. I will see y'all in the days of Noah, which begin Tuesday and beyond. God bless y'all.